The homework.
Moving on, chapter 6, review notes. Okay, so we're gonna do this first, and then I'm gonna give you ample time to work. So, okay, solve each system. This one has a graph with it. That means we need to do it graphically. So I'm gonna write the equations, both of them over here on the side. I'm going to separate them from each other because I need to solve for y on both of them to graph them. Also need straight edge. Okay, so they're both in standard form. I'm going to get them into slope intercept. Start by undoing the x. And then divide. Okay, so let's go slow on this. So we have y equals, now on this two negatives cancel to make a positive. And then what you're going to do is put the 1 in front of the x there, and this becomes positive 1/3 x. And then 9 over -3 is -3. Okay, so go down 3 for your y-intercept on your graph, and then up 1 over 3, and then I'm going to go down 1, back 3. Okay, minus 4x from both sides on the second equation. 3y equals -4x plus 6. Okay, y-intercept is up 2, and then go down 4 over 3. Oh, perfect. Okay, so my final answer is 3, -2, where they cross. So we actually covered two things in this problem. Graphing, and then also solving for y, getting y by itself. Um, two very important but separate kind of things I put in the one problem, like a math fruit salad. Got all kinds of different stuff in it. Okay. All right. So number 2, equal values, substitution or elimination method. Equal values. Great. 7x plus 15 equals -5x plus 3. Okay. Should we plug it into the top one? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Top. Okay. Y equals 7 times -1 plus 15. Final answer, -1, 8. Any questions about 1 or 2? We good on those two? Okay. Scroll down on your paper. Substitution on this one, right? Can you guys tell this one substitution? Okay. Put the box around the stuff that equals y. And put an arrow into y into the other equation. Hold on, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Or maybe it's going away. Guess it's going away. Okay, anyway. So now I have 7x minus 4. And then the y is going to disappear. That's going to go away and be substituted with -8x plus 5. Make sure to put that in parentheses because we're going to distribute it. Equals 19. (7x). This is going to be positive 32x minus 20. Got 1. Did you guys get 1? Okay, so we're going to put 1 into the box. Y equals -8 times 1 plus 5. When I graded your quizzes, the biggest thing I saw was like little teeny tiny mistakes with negatives and like adding wrong. Like it wasn't even like issues with the stuff that we learned. It's just like little tiny mistakes that, and then you got like a weird fraction and you're like, I don't know what to do. But most of the quizzes were really good. Yes, honey. I have no idea. You're ahead of me. Hold on. Um, okay. So number 4, this is elimination. It's a really hard elimination problem because 3 doesn't go into 7. But I'm going to eliminate the x's and I'm choosing those because 1 is positive already and 1 is negative already. So I'm going to multiply the top by 7 and the bottom by 3. One of the other things I noticed on the quiz was people did not distribute everything. So when you're distributing, you have to distribute everything. So distribute the 7, so that's 21x plus 21y equals 63. And then I have -21x plus 21y equals 63 also? I don't know. We'll see. I think X might be, or yeah, I think X might be 0. Okay, so I'm going to plug into the top one, 3x plus 3y equals 9. Hi. Yes. Okay. 3x plus 9 equals 9. You guys could detect there's something definitely weird going on with this problem. Okay, but you just have to keep yourself going. Don't get freaked out by 0. It's just a coordinate. It's kind of special because it's an intersection on an intercept. But 0 happens. It's okay. Okay, number 5. Cody and John each improved their yards by planting daylilies and ivy. They bought their supplies from the same store. Cody spent $126 on 8 daylilies and 6 pots of ivy. John spent $168 on 9 daylilies and 12 pots of ivy. What's the cost of 1 daylily? So I'm going to say daylily is D, ivy is I. Okay, so Cody, 126 for 8 daylilies and 6 ivy. Okay, now John, 168 on 9 daylilies and 12 ivy. Okay, what do you guys think the strategy should be here? I think that would be really hard because I'd have to solve both of them for D or both of them for I first. Yeah, I want to do elimination because the D's and I's are lined up. And it looks a little weird because the numbers are on this side this time. You just have to imagine. Yes, Noah? Yeah, and I would say -2 for me. You can do 2 if you want to, but I'm going to do -2 because I like having opposites, then I can add. Okay, so what is 2 times 1? 252? Nice. -252 is -16D minus 12I. 168 9D plus 12I. How are your multiplication tables of the 12s? Mm-hmm. Back when I was in school, they made us do up to 12 times 12, like in our heads. Mm-hmm. But what's 12 times 11? 32. Nice, nice. Okay, anyway, sorry, sidetrack. Let's do the top equation. 126 equals 8 times 12 6I. Okay. Next topic is literal equations. It's just your favorite. Oh, how you love it. I know you do. They're hard for sure. Okay, so you want to solve for x in this one. And I noticed this is division, so I undo division with multiplication. And I can multiply both of those at the same time. Okay, now here's a fun fact. I want x. I can divide by two things at the same time also. Okay, now number 7 is going to start out very similarly. I have division. I'm going to undo it with multiplication. And now I want to get a by itself, so I've got to move this 12 over. And then divide. Now it's a little spicy. Halfway. Landon, honey, did you have your hand up? Are you ahead of me? Hold on. You are. It is. You're correct. I didn't even flip the paper over yet. Okay. Then the common difference, the term name of the problem, and explicit. Okay. So yes, it is minus 30. D equals negative 30. And if I go up 30, that would be positive 1, correct? That makes sense to us? So explicit is going to be T of n equals negative 30n plus 1. Okay, now we're going to find term 29. So we plug in 29. Feel like this is going to be a big number. Okay, and then it says, is negative 1979 a term? I kind of feel like it should be. What class is the 80s? Seniors. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Love it. Okay, number nine. Yeesh. I do a lot of things in number nine. What? I was just looking at the amount of directions. I didn't even got to the numbers yet. Okay, x1, y1, x2, y2. Slope equals y2 minus y1. Be really careful. It's minus a negative. So that makes it plus x2 minus x1. That we're a little concerned there was that was not going to come out nice, but it did. Oh, I did 20 instead of 120. Okay, let's see, go back to the directions. I got a lot of stuff here. Given two terms of an arithmetic sequence, find the common difference. Okay, I found that. It's the same thing as the slope. I need to do that next, the first five terms. Okay, so I know that 12 is B, so 12 is also term 0. And what I like to do when I put the first five terms is I like to take term 0 and put it in a little cloud because he doesn't really exist. He's the one that I get when I do my arrow backwards. But I do know that they go down 8 each time. So the first term would be 4. And then down 8 would be negative 4. And then down 8 would be negative 12. And then down 8 would be negative 20. And then down 8 would be negative 28. How does my mental math look there? Term named in the problem. Okay, that one was 31. Yep, that's in the box. Recursive is last. Okay. Whew. A lot of stuff in this little space. Okay, so recursive, we start with the first term. First term is 4. From that, to get the next term, we take the previous term and go down 8 each time. Zooey mama, did I do it all? I know. Like a math 3 problem was right there. That's how all math 3 problems are, by the way. They're all that class. Every single one. Yeah, just yeah. Okay, we have 3 more. And then it's work time. Mhm. Okay. So other tissues. Oh, here's a box right there. Okay, 3 more. We got this. I feel like this is the amount of room that we should have left for the other one, but it's okay. Okay, so common ratio is times 3. Okay, so if I'm timesing by 3, what would term 0 be? The opposite of times by 3 is, yep, divide by 3, so 2 divided by 3. Yeah. It's okay because it's mostly calculator. Okay, so explicit is going to be T of n equals term 0 times r to the n. And we want to find the 11th. This problem, I might be tempted to just keep going on the calculator, but that's okay. Two divided by 3 times 3 to the 11. Oh, that's a number. 118,098. Hmm. Mhm. In the 90s. Hey, 2 more. I know. We didn't have to do the recursive or anything. Oh, I didn't do it. Ah, 2, 6, 18, 54. Thank goodness you're here. No, you're saying no? Mhm. Oh, dang it. I was really excited there for a second. And then I have to start my mission of stamping. I better pack myself a backpack. Yeah, exactly. Gonna be a journey. Okay, two more. Solve each equation. This is a same base exponential. Go over here and make a factor tree for 64. So 64 is 4 times 16, which is 4 times 4. So that makes 64, 4 to the third power. So I have 4 to the negative 2b equals 4 to the third. Okay, last one, number 12. What's the least common denominator in this problem? 24. Remember, they have to go into it, not what goes into them. Can't believe I'm doing that on a calculator. Oh, that's a fun one. I had no idea that 29 times 3 was 87. Okay, now can you guys flip to the stamp sheet side when you're ready, please? Okay, so I think that this is where I left off for most people. So I think I need this, 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 and the warm-ups. Yes, okay. So we are doing a team test today and tomorrow. The key is right here on the math one team test here. This is the math 3-1. Don't look at that. Look at how complicated, crazy it is. So you guys have a bunch of things to be working on. Some of you guys still need to finish the whodunit. Some of you guys might not have finished the systems of equations worksheet. Anyway, so homework is the review assignment. You have a lot of stuff to be working on. Does that make sense? Just work on stuff, and I'll be around and stamp everything I possibly can. So, yes, ma'am. Yes. Anyone? My excuse you have to. Okay, if you want to. The blanket right up, the little wrinkles. Got it. It was nice. But you have to minus nine, so then T zero and zero. Okay. You're right, both ways, like it's plus side that way and minus side. No, a good time. Yes, you may. Okay. So many steps. Oh,